Hi, my crafty friends. This is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio. This video is for Craftspiration Collaboration with Denise Smith. We do this twice a week. We drop 2 videos. We are working our way through our stash. And when I say we're working our way through our stash, that means a lot of things. I took it upon myself. I mean, it could be just paper and dyes, but I'm kind of using everything. I've got kits I've never used, like from Teresa Collins and from Paper Phenomenon, things that I bought and then life got busy and I didn't use them. I used to hang out with some friends locally and we would go take some classes up in Rockland and just have a great time with like 25 other ladies learning how to use our Cricut and doing cool projects. And then kind of when life changed a little bit, kids got a little older, demands got a little bit bigger, with what everybody needed, you stop using all your stuff in your studio, and then you try out different things. And I kind of moved over to beading, and I went and taught classes in a beading store. And when the bead store closed, I found my way back to paper. Although all along the way I've been doing small paper projects, but nothing like what I'm doing now. And trust me, the bead projects will come back again too, because I am always going to create cool things like that with Swarovski crystal. And it's amazing. It's a ginormous spider. I know we don't like spiders. I don't like spiders, but I do love this one. It's beautiful. It needs a little bit more work, but I'm sure in the future you will see this really cool guy. Okay, but for today, he's going to hang out, or she is going to hang out on my little desk vacuum because, well, I vacuumed my desk today with this cool thing. But anyway, back to why we're here today. I digress and chitter chatter, which is who I am. So anyway, I decided this week I am working on a swap, and I am sharing all the cool things weekly that I've been creating for that swap. It's not a ginormous swap. It is a doodlebug swap. We are using Sweet and Spooky is our paper collection. And this week I am featuring for you a paper wand. Now, I know lots of people make these all the time. I don't. So that's why I thought I would share it. And, put my spin on it. I think they're amazing and awesome. I don't know why I don't make them. I think I've made 2 in 2 different swaps that I've been in. Maybe with the same person that I've done them with. But here we are. This is this one. So I took and I cut apart. I just cut all the fancy stuff from around this. This was, I think, maybe a 3x4 little card from the paper collection. It says, "You're beautiful." And it's so sweet. And the little ghosties are absolutely adorable. I've got my little flower glued on. I have not put a center on because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. It might have, most likely it will have a pearl because that is very beautiful, very elegant. I made the rosette and I just used my scoreboard, and I'm going to say this might be 1 and maybe a 1 inch, and I did 2, I cut out 2 pieces of paper, scored them, and then cut it in half because I thought I was going to make it much bigger, but much bigger was not going to, I don't think it would have made me that happy. But I like the size that this came out. I used a piece of acetate from the collection. I also covered up some of the stuff on the back. It says, have a beautiful day, and have a beautiful day. So, again, with the ghosties, and just a reminder, if someone's looking at it, this is the way we're looking at it. I put some little ghosties and some little bats up in here. I had a lot of fun with this. I work very dimensional, as you can see with my little spider. That's when I was working in the bead store. I was known for the 3D critters. I've made a lot of cool things like Frankenstein and a witch and all kinds of cool stuff. Someday we'll show those. But I love doing this. I loved it all popping out. It actually was inspired by, I've seen lots of people do it, but my most favorite, and that I always, when I'm thinking about doing it, I'm reminded doing it, it was from Sally Palin from Country Craft Creations, where she did an accordion album with a house, and the little song that went with it was Bats, and there were bats that she had done this with, like the little ghosties, had them all coming out of the house album. It was absolutely adorable. And every time I think about that, I'm inspired by, even now, I want to say it's been a couple years, but I'm still inspired by her mini album and her idea with all of the bats coming out of the house. It was absolutely wonderful. So that is my wand. I did add this really cool, this was actually floral wrap that I ordered from Amazon. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I have no idea what that is about. But is this what everybody's using for ribbon, for interesting stuff? I don't know, but I ordered a roll of it, and I'll be using it for a little while. Absolutely well worth it. It was relatively inexpensive, and I've just been cutting off tidbits of pieces, as you'll see throughout my projects. For this collaboration, I have been using a lot of it. It's so pretty, and it's stiff, and it holds up really well. So I loved it. So this was one of the projects. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you is, let me see if my hot glue gun will start. Yeah, I'm warming up my hot glue gun, because what I'm going to share with you today are, let me pull one out from somewhere that I have one hiding. Not there. Here. So I like to make these paper clip with something on it. I know a lot of people do them. Again, for the project that I'm working on, it is the same. It's the same ghosties. And this right here, this is my die for it. I can't tell you what this comes from. I have no clue what die set this comes from. There's lots of little ghosties, but this one seems to have been my favorite. He's a friendly ghost, isn't he? And I like the friendly ghost. The spooky ones are kind of okay. I don't like scary, so this guy worked. And he fell out of one of my little magnetic pouches. But I don't know what it went with, because obviously, look at me, I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess. But I liked him so much. So I was going to show you how I do them. This is my die cut, and I've already cut some out. They're right here in front of me. And I'm also going to try the flower today, okay? So let me see if this will sit up here. You can use any size. You can see I've got a variety of sizes and colors. And this is nothing in comparison to what I actually have. This is just what I pulled out for the project I'm working on. I only pulled out a small amount. And I have them in like the 4-inch sizes. I've got some really pretty, I think I can kind of show you in here. There might be a few. I have this shape, which I love working with. And this one here comes from something. I did not make those, but I love them. And you can just kind of see there's different, also even different textures And this one is a lot of fun. I think I'm going to add this to the MIDI album that I made. I'll leave that one out. That is going with this collection. If I have not shared it, it will be shared. So we'll get him to... Oh, my glue gun is ready. So all I do is I'm going to take a little bit bigger one today. Is I put glue on the inside. Let's kind of get that working. And I'm going to spread that around a little bit. My glue gun's not quite as hot as I would like it, but it should work. We're going to get this guy on here, just like that. And then we're going to press this other piece on. We may have to pull it off and add more glue. And all you do is you push it. And it seems sometimes the hot glue doesn't always work on metal. Sometimes you have to use a different type of glue. But this one seems to have been working. I like when they're double-sided. They're very cute that way. I am also going to add this cute little bat. Let me get a little bit of glue on him. Just right across the front. Here we go. Whee! Just like that. We'll get his wings up a little bit. There we go. I mean, so much. It's just very cute. It's a very cute little ghost. And then we'll do the same with the flower. We'll get some glue on here right in the center. I'm a little heavy-handed with the glue gun, and I get lots of spider webs. Kind of ironic with this. We just glue it on. Ooh, see? Lots of spider webs. And here we go. We're just going to put that on there. And then, excuse me. Sorry, I've been really sick and just trying to, recovering. And hopefully, I'm leaving on a trip next week. Hopefully, I do not get sick again. I feel like I've been sick for weeks now. I am putting the centers, and you know how much I love. I did buy silver of the same, and perhaps I should have used that there, but gold is the color for what I'm doing. So this is where we are today. Check that out. Simple little, y'all know how to make these. They're fun, and it's just a reminder. They're fun to put on your projects as a small little extra gift if you're doing swaps. I love to add them to little journals or mini albums that I'm working on. I love to add these. They're just so sweet and so cute. And then also, you're beautiful. So that was my other project for today with my Craftspiration collaboration with Denise. Such a wonderful, wonderful person to do this collaboration. We are digging through our stash and seeing all of the fun stuff that we are working on. So if you haven't checked us out yet, please go check on her page. You can backtrack and check on my page. I think we've been doing about a month now. And I will tell you, just the freedom to create and not feel any pressure about it, but just using what you have in your stash is so exciting to me. I look forward to seeing you again in our next video. Information for Denise's channel will be down below, so don't forget to go check her out, like it, share it, comment in kindness only, friends, and have a good time. If we inspire you, you can definitely join us. Create wherever you are in your stash or whatever you want to do. And you can hashtag us at #ScrappyHappy. So join along in the fun today, tomorrow, any day, whenever you have a moment. But most definitely, check us out, like, subscribe, and comment in kindness only. All right, friends, have a great day. We'll see you soon.